The Blasians up in the house.
Yes, the Blasians was up in the heezy.
Every time I see a picture of Adee and her family, I always see that one little Asian Filipino dude. I'm like, who is that?
That's her brother.
I know, and then I know that she says that, but I get that old school lexicography. One of these things is doing.
He looked like Professor Robert Kenji.
He
looked like. He kind of looked like. I said, Robert. I said,
you guys have been back there lately.
Hey, don't go bring them up because they on me. They be on me on Instagram.
Speaking of AD.
She like, hey, when you coming back to class?
You guys go
look, lady, you planked for like 20 minutes last time I was there. I'm not Superwoman.
That's hilarious. Let's get to a poop package before we won't have a poop package until December, January 8th.
No, this is important poop.
Oh no, this is it. Yeah, this is important. Callie got from the DJ table to get on this one. Yeah, because this is kind of this is not right. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so.
let's go.
Everybody knows that Adee is Team Felon. So when I come across a story that strikes a chord with me and Team Felon, you know I got to rock the mic and bring it to everybody's attention. So I am Adee of Alibis and Paybacks, and my specialty is putting people on blast when they've done you wrong. So my segment here on the Outhouse, I make sure that I blast someone or something that I feel is not right. So this week I want to talk about the young lady Cyntoia Brown. So she went viral this week, and it was important that we bring her all the media attention that is warranted to this case. So this week, Cyntoia Brown went viral even after she's done more than 10 years in jail already. So Brown is serving a life sentence for a murder of a Nashville man. And when I say Nashville man, I want you to think paleface. Okay, so every time I say Nashville man, think paleface.
Right. But we're not going to say paleface, but think it.
Okay, so Brown is serving a life sentence for the murder of a Nashville man in 2004. According to Brown, after a childhood marked by abuse and drugs, she was raped and pimped out into the prostitution world by somebody named Cutthroat. So I don't know about you, but if somebody that's in charge of you is called Cutthroat, then yeah,
you're not gonna be around.
Gonna do whatever that person says.
Loyalty is not probably up in there. You got a Cutthroat.
No.
So she was sold to a man that was 43 years old while she was serving, being pimped out by this Cutthroat guy. So she was sold to a gentleman that was 43 years old, and during this interaction with this man, she went home with this man. She was 16 years old. So on this night, she went home with this pedophile, and she noticed that he had a lot of guns on the premises. So as he was beating her and abusing her, he reached under the bed as if to grab one of these guns that she said he had an array of sorted around the apartment when she went home with him. So afterwards, he gets to reaching under the bed. She grabbed one of the guns and shot and killed this pedophile. So when you say that this Nashville man got killed, he was killed by a 16-year-old child. And she turned around and was sentenced to life, charged as an adult when she was 16, and given a life sentence for killing this Nashville man. So this is the part that I want to get to, is when you're 16 and the gentleman is 43 years old, there's not a consensual relationship in that sex right there. That is rape. That is sexual assault. So, in the midst of being sexually assaulted, this young lady had to defend herself and ended up killing this pedophile that had bought her for the night. And she ended up being tried as an adult and sentenced to life in prison, of which she's done 10 years so far. So, I first caught wind of the story when I was following Bad Girl Riri. Shout out to Rihanna girl. Hey. And she was one of the first celebrities that posted that this case needs to be reviewed. And there's a hashtag called Free Cyntoia Brown. So I started following this story because it piqued my interest because, again, I am Team Felon. So my thing is, shoot, I've had a 16-year-old daughter, and had you sexually assaulted my daughter, baby, if she didn't kill you, my big mama was, I would definitely come through, and I'd take that case gladly. You sexually assault one of mine. So my heart goes out to this young lady because she got a raw deal altogether. And I think that it's important that Rihanna and these other A-list celebrities like Kim Kardashian are starting to take an interest in Cyntoia Brown's story. And even Kim Kardashian has went as far to say as she has contacted her high-powered legal team to see if she can make sure that Cyntoia Brown can get an appeal in and try to get some time served for this young lady.
Colin Kaepernick jumped in it too.
Yeah. So again, she's getting a lot of A-list celebrity endorsements right now, and I just want to just throw my 2 cents in there and support this young lady because, again, this young lady was a victim, and because she killed a white man and she is a black girl, wasn't no black girl magic on this story because they threw her up under the jail. And I think that it's important that when you start talking about laws in Tennessee and sentencing children as adults in these state cases, I think that it's important to say that these are still children at heart. And if you had listened to the girl's backstory, what judge has sentenced her, if you knew that this child had been abused, if you knew that she had been pimped out, if you knew that she was on drugs at the time because the person that was prostituting her had her high on drugs most of the time. So at any time, this girl is not in her right mind. She's not in a sober state of mind at any time. So, and again, she's just a child. She's just 16. So there's 2 points that's to be made there. Is there's a lot of children out here that get caught up in these situations and then they get tried as an adult and then they have no life to look forward to. This child was 16 years old and was given a life sentence for defending her life, her body itself that had been abused. So again, I think that it's all important that we all try to support this young lady and try to help her get out of jail because she was definitely given a raw deal. And again, when I say when someone that is black or brown kills a pale face, there's always an extra penalty for that, and people don't want to as a felon, people don't want to admit that there are disparities in the sentencing when you're sentencing white kids, black kids, brown kids, and depending on who that victim is, who they say is a victim. In this case, this person was no victim at all. This person was technically a pedophile in my book, and he got exactly what he deserved. So I really feel that Cyntoia Brown needs to be freed as soon as possible. And if the girl got a GoFundMe page, I would definitely hop on it because, again, she has spent far too much time already. She's been in jail 10 years over self-defense, and if she was a white girl and she killed a black man, she wouldn't be in jail right now. So again, so I want to say that Tennessee, the state of Tennessee, and especially Nashville, your Department of Justice is the poop package nominee for the week because y'all ain't shit for that one. Y'all ain't shit for that one.
And
y'all
the DA who brought the charges.
Y'all need to free that. You know, y'all need to free that child, and the child needs to be given some counseling and some help, not prison time. So again, Tennessee, the Department of Justice in Tennessee and Nashville specifically. Y'all ain't shit for that one. So
that's sad too because she served 10 years already. And like, when was the first time you heard this story?
This week. This
week, right? The same here. I just got back from Nashville yesterday in the family because we were gone for the whole week of Thanksgiving.
Well, apparently
didn't hear about it at all until I got all the way back.
So she's 26, 27 years old now, right?
26, yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, so they say now that she's been getting a lot of social media attention that they're saying that the state of Tennessee is going to be looking over how they deal with child prostitution cases. But I mean, the girl has already done 10 years in prison, so I mean that's too little, too late in my book. So, and also they said that they're going to do a documentary on the young lady to give her, you know, all the attention that she needs to try to get a reappeal on her case, because at this point she wouldn't get parole till she's 69 years old.
That's stupid.
That's crazy.
So,
Wow.
yeah.
That's the deep south, baby.
That's the
That's
Confederates.
right, where they
That's the
where they
deep
still
south.
fly the Confederate flag
Yeah.
freely, and that's their choice. But
I was flying back yesterday in the airport. And I'm the only person getting. Can you step to the side, sir?
well, I got to sit to the side because I'm walking while black.
Yeah, I said it. I was like, well, I got to step to the side. Man. Had me down, checking everything.
Yeah. So, state of Tennessee, shout out to y'all. Y'all ain't shit. Yeah. Free that girl. Free that girl.
Wow.